the Constitution does not anticipate a situation where the commissioners publicly disagree and even sabotage their own functions. So I think if a scenario like that happens, the spotlight should shift not on Chebukati and the other two commissioners, Professor Gulia and Moluboya, but on the other four. You know, again, you know, I don't know what to say this. Let me sensitize Kenyans in this manner. Law is not as complex as we make it be. You have to ask yourself, what is the rational thing to do in the circumstances, Dennis? You are a commissioner sworn in to protect and defend the Constitution and to execute the mandate of that office. Okay, even with all the charitable assumptions that can come with it, that you have genuine, legitimate and deserving grievances around the tallying of the so-called opaqueness, do you genuinely believe as a commissioner, no less than the vice chairperson of the commission, that the rational reaction, Dennis, is to call a press conference right in the middle of declaration of results, the final results, when Kenyans have been waiting anxiously, that the rational thing to do, to document your grievances, dissatisfaction with the process, based on your own perception, that the rational thing to do is to sabotage the final declaration. You know, ask myself, you want to challenge the outcome of this election, but you don't want the result to be declared. I mean, it's just a reconcilable position, because you cannot challenge what has not been declared. At least favor the commission with an opportunity to declare the results. So the disruptions at Bomas is highly regrettable and embarrassing, but also self-defeating in the sense that you ought to have permitted, because you cannot approach the Supreme Court with a presidential election petition unless results have been declared. But you are in plenary trying to disrupt the process leading to declaration. But at the same time, you want to approach the Supreme Court. It's oxymoronic. But also as commissioners, you have, for now, for purposes of this, for purpose of completeness of the conversation, and since they are not here to defend themselves, let us give them the charitable assumption that their grievances are genuine and deserving of attention. Exactly. We are questioning, and I am questioning the discretion and the manner in which they exercise that discretion, because there are other halfway measures. You could permit the chairman to announce the results, then in your boardroom meeting, say, okay, in our view, these results ought not to have been announced until we cross-check them or verify them as commissioners. That is our humble reading of the law. But you went ahead and declared them. If there should be a problem, I think we want to put it in writing that we do not own those results, so that we protect our integrity as commissioners who will remain here longer. You understand? That's a rational reaction. But when you have a sensational reaction, and I think part of the problem that we have in this country, which I found very curious, that there is a disturbing pattern of constitutional hysteria. Everybody says the Constitution is being violated. And it sounds almost fashionable to just emerge from the periphery, force yourself to the center and say, I'm defending the Constitution. I think that's a chaotic reading of the law that sabotages rather than advances the purpose of the Constitution.